All right, y'all, this is Big Rich. We're going to get into it today. We're going to talk about, the diversity issue, DEI, and all these programs. I heard CBS just eliminated one of their programs they had at CBS. And my thing is that Minister Farrakhan did something on this way back in 2000 or maybe even 1999, where he said that, by us constantly depending on, the Europeans or the white tea people to create programs and create things inside their organization, it's almost crazy when you think about it. You're asking someone who don't want to have no diversity to either federally mandate it or from the state mandate. Either way, you're forcing people to do these things because it's the right thing to do. And I agree, it is the right thing to do. But my thing is that if you got to force anybody to do anything, you don't need to be shopping there. You don't need to be spending your money there. You don't need to be watching them. You don't need to be hearing or supporting anything they got going on. That's your right as a consumer. Now, black people in America, we control maybe about $1.7 trillion a year now. You know what I mean? So there's literally no excuse to start doing your own thing, because it's very hard for people to do anything for you if they don't respect you or honor your ancestors. If they don't honor none of that, and I'm pretty sure we've seen the white nationalists march all these years, even before Trump. And they've been saying the same thing. We don't want you in our neighborhoods. That's number one, right? Don't want you in the neighborhoods. Number two, we don't want you working at our jobs, right? We don't want you in the military. We don't want you participating in anything we got going on. Even Abraham Lincoln, when he freed you, he didn't want you to integrate with his people. He just wants you to be free and do your own thing. You know what I mean? And be equal, separate but equal. That's what Abraham was pushing for. He didn't want no violence to happen to you, but he just wanted you to have the opportunity to do your own thing as a people. Now I know that's not the American dream, because the American dream is the melting pot. But you got to understand, even though it's the melting pot, you still have one class that's still ruling, who don't like you. No matter what you do, no matter how many laws you put in place. That's why it's so easy for Trump to come in and get rid of all the laws, right? He get rid of all the laws for the simple fact that he's getting rid of the laws because they never liked those laws. The white supremacist people in organizations, this is what they've been pushing for over 100 years. They don't want you to be included. That's why he came in and he got rid of DEI programs, and he tried to punish lawyers and businesses who still subscribe to that doctrine. And he's the president. So a lot of y'all people in the red states that are brown, some of that are white. The white people, what Trump don't realize is that he thinks the DEI programs has to do with black people. See, this is what he don't understand. Yes, it probably was designed to include black people when they created it. But you got to remember, the white woman is the one who benefited from that program. Because remember, she was X'd out too, because she was a woman. So she benefited. Majority of everything benefited was the white woman. So Trump don't know that because he's not intelligent. You know what I mean? And the people that voting for him are not intelligent. But there's a lot of people that voted for him that is intelligent, that are white nationalists, that it just fits their doctrine. You know? So for as black people, we shouldn't be trying to buy homes in the suburbs. We all did it, right? We should be trying to go buy land, 20 acres of land, and we all build our own communities and put up private gates. And don't let whoever's not down with the melting pot in. If you down, we include you. If not, fuck you. That's how they feel about us. You could go to, like, I'm in the Bay. You go to Black Hawk right now. You're going to be hunted if you're black. If you're Indian, they'll give you a pass. Even if you're dark. As long as you're Indian, they'll give you a pass. If you're Mexican, they'll give you a pass. Some of y'all, they'll give you a pass. If you look white enough, they'll give you a pass. So that's like right now. Right now in Black Hawk. If you go to Black Hawk as a black person, you will get hunted. And they will harass the hell out of you till you get back on that freeway and head back to the Bay. And that's a fact. Or head to Walnut Creek. And even though Walnut Creek, they'll hunt you there too. But they're a little bit more diverse, right? Than Black Hawk. Black Hawk is rich. Kind of like Beverly Hills. So, by you forcing yourself to be in these communities and be in these restaurants and be in these spots, they don't want you. It's simple, man. Why would you want to spend your money with people who don't respect you or don't want you? I don't get it. I really don't. The money, the buying power that you got, you can go spend that money with people who respect you or who likes you. It's very simple. It's not real hard. You know what I mean? The people that come here, they don't respect you either. They don't want to even be with you because they know how you're being treated. There's not any white person damn near in America who want to switch places with a lot of people that got money. I'm talking about black people who got money. They still want some. They be like, I think I'm gonna ride this white thing out a little bit longer. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. Now, I'm not saying that that's the reality, but the reality in most cases, that's what it is. And people don't want to admit that because people act like, oh, we're all together. Yeah, when something happens, we all tend to come together. But when things is back normal again, everybody going to their separate neighborhoods and their separate places. You know what I mean? And that's how America has been, because America never really took serious the ideal of really trying to include everybody. What America did was America took time and energy out trying to include some black people, right? Some black people that they like and some black people that got money, okay, was integrated. Everybody else, you're over there. And that's where they try to keep you. You know what I mean? If they can't keep you there, they'll lock you up. They'll hunt you. You're being hunted. The funny thing about America is that black and brown people are literally being hunted in America. I did a show this the other day about that. And they don't even know it. Because we walk around thinking that we equal and we got rights and we could do everything that everybody else could do. No, you can't. That's just the reality of the situation. You can't. You think you can until the police get behind you. When the police get behind you, they're going to ask you one question. Let me see your ID. Get out the car. Now, if you chose not to get out the car, they're going to beat you know what. Okay? And then white people can choose not to get out of the car because they'll say, do you have a warrant? I'm not getting out of the car. They have lawyers. It's all good. They won't mess with them. You know what I mean? They'll do everything how they're supposed to do. But black people, you don't have that right. If you don't cooperate, you know what they're going to say? Well, you should have cooperated. But I thought you had rights. Yeah, you did have rights. But the rights that you thought you had are not really your rights. They're for everybody else but you. And that's the reality of the situation in America. And you'll find that out if you go back south. They'll tell you something very simple. And if you don't take heed to it, they will really, you might come up missing. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll say, you better get from around here. They'll say just like that. It'll be country as hell. You better get from around here. That means if you don't get from around there, you might come up missing. You might come up missing. And that's reality of the situation. And y'all people that voted for Trump that is not financially stable or not in that tax bracket, you know you fucked up, right? No matter how you look at it. You think they're coming after us? Yes, they are coming after us. But guess what? They'll knock you out just to get to us. Just think about that. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button. Share this video on all your social media pages. This is Biggs Rich. This is just my opinion.